Welcome back. We are coming to the end of the module matrices, and today we will discuss an application level question that comes under matrices and try to familiarize all the cases which we have dealt previously. Understand and familiarize each and every case which we have discussed earlier, because in the application level question you may come across a situation where you have to use any of the method which we have learned, and the issue is that sometimes in the question they may not specify which method has to be followed. It's up to your logical and understanding of the methods which you have studied. You then only you can easily identify which method has to be followed for finding out the solution. So we will deal with a case. A truck company owns three types of trucks X, Y, Z, which are equipped to carry three different types of machines per load. As shown below, the details of the trucks along with the materials they were dealing with is given. The truck company owns three types of trucks, type X, type Y, and type Z, which are equipped to carry three different types of machine per load. So here the details of machines is given: machine 1, machine 2, machine 3, three different types of machine, and the capacity of each truck is also given. Machine X will have the capacity of carrying 2 machine 1, and type Y trucks can carry 3 machine 1s, and type Z can carry 4. Likewise, the details of the relation between trucks as well as the machines are given below. Here, how many trucks of each type should be used to carry exactly 29 types of machine X type X machines, and 13 of type Y machines, and 16 of type Z machine. So the details of a company is given where they were having three distinctive trucks, and the ability of its load capacity is given regarding the machines which they have been dealing with: machine 1, machine 2, machine 3. And in here you are asked to find how many trucks of each type, how many trucks of each type is used to carry exactly type 29 of type X machines, 13 of type Y machines, and 16 of type Z machines. So you need to find X, Y, and Z. So the details regarding the second paragraph can be written in the form of matrix like 29, 13, and 16. And in the initial you may think that we have done the same question, or the pattern or style of question has been dealt previously. In that case, you were multiplying these two matrices. This will be taken as one matrix, and this will be taken as the second matrix, and we have been dealing with multiplication. But that method doesn't work out here, because here the total activity or the total capacity is given, already given: 29, 13, and 16. You need to find exactly the per unit capacity of X, Y, and Z. That is the concept. So you, without understanding logically, don't go for the computation part. You have to understand the concept. Initial view, you may think that it might be the case of a multiplication, but it doesn't work like that. Here it is another case. This will not comes under the case of a multiplication scenario, because here you have to find the unknown values. Here it is X, Y, and Z, and giving X, Y, and Z doesn't mean that it will always be a case of finding out the unknown value. Sometimes in the question or a multiplication case they might use X, Y, Z. So it doesn't mean that when you see an X, Y, Z, it will not be a case of finding out the unknown variable. You have to be very logical regarding these cases. So in this case, you have to find the values of X, Y, and Z. So how you are going to find X, Y, and Z? For the time being, we are using Cramer's rule because it's a very easy method. And before we go into Cramer's rule, you need to identify the matrices. Because for finding out the Cramer's rule also, you need to develop the matrices in the form Ax equal to B. So on the base of details given in the question, you can frame three matrices. The first matrix will be 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2 and 3, 2, 1. And another matrix will be the matrix that represent unknown values, that is x, y and z. And finally, the other matrix that gives the total details regarding the operations of the business, that is 29, 13 and 16. So now you have developed three matrices in the order of Ax equal to B. And if you are using Cramer's rule, in order to find the value of x, y and z, you have to use this equation, that determinant A determinant or A1 determinant divided by A determinant for finding out x. For finding out y, A2 determinant divided by A determinant, and finally z, A3 determinant divided by A determinant. So finding out x, y and z, you need to find the determinants of all these matrices. Before you go into A1, A2 and A3, first you need to find what all the matrices. That is, A matrix is represented by first one, this matrix. So you know how to find A, and how you also know how to find the determinant of this particular A. So let us begin with first one, A. This is the method for finding the determinant of particular matrix. Here it is A. A is in the order of 3. So you know how to find the determinant of a certain matrix. And by following the basic steps for finding the determinant of a certain matrix, you will get a value 5. Remember the value, the determinant A is 5. Likewise, you need to find the value of, that is, you have found the denominator value of this equation. Now you need to find A1 determinant, A2 determinant and A3 determinant. In order to find the determinant, you first have to develop the A1, A2 and A3 matrices. And we all know how to develop or how to find A1, A2 and A3 matrices. So let us make the matrices. First one, A1 matrix. We all know what is meant by A1. A1 means if we are interchanging the first column of matrix A with the matrix B. If you have learned the previous slides, or if you have gone through the theoretical part, you will understand the concept. So, first column is interchanged by B. See, this one represents B, this one represents X, and this one represents A. See, remember this one B. So, the first column of the matrix is interchanged with this one. So, you will get A1. And for finding out the determinant of A1, the same principles and method for finding the determinant steps has to be followed. So, by following the basic steps for finding the determinant, you will get a value 10. I hope you all guys know how to find the determinant of a certain matrix. I am not repeating again and again because it will be boring. So just go through it. If you have any queries, please let me know. So the determinant of A1 is 10. Previously we found the determinant of A, that is 5. Remember that. So A is over, A1 is over. We have two more matrices to go. Next one, A2. A2 represents if you are interchanging or shifting or replacing the second column of the matrix A, you will get this A2 matrix. See, here the second column is replaced by B. So, by following the basic steps for finding the determinant of a certain matrix, by following that step, you will get this computation part, and by solving that, you will get this computation, and finally, you got the value 15. So, the determinant of A2 matrix, you got 15. So now you have determinant of A, determinant of A1 as well as determinant of A2. You have one more matrix to go, that is A3. You know how to find A3. We all know the matrix A. If you are replacing the third column of matrix A with the matrix B, you will get this one. See, 29, 13, 16. Here it's in the second column, here it's in the first column. I hope you all guys know that. So by following the basic step for finding the determinant computation, you will follow these 3 steps and finally you get 20. We have done a numerous cases regarding the determinant of matrix. That's why I am not pinpoint each and every step regarding the computation of determinant. So now you have found the determinant A1, determinant A2 and determinant A3, and previous slide we have found the determinant A. So now you just need to substitute these determinants in the equation as per the one which we have learned earlier. For finding out the value of x, the determinant equation was A1 determinant divided by A determinant. A1 determinant we already found here 10, so 10 divided by A determinant, we have found the determinant of A in the previous slide. So by substituting that 10 by 5 you will get the value. Next one, y. The equation is determinant A2 divided by determinant A. Determinant A2 is already computed here, 15. 15 divided by determinant of A. That is also computed in the previous slide. If you remember the number, here it is 5. And finally the z. Determinant A3 divided by determinant A. A3 is already computed 20. 20 divided by determinant A, 5. So by solving that, you will get the values of x, y and z. So this is how you have to find the values of x, y and z when you are dealing with an application level question. Usually you may come across a question where the method of operation or the method you have to follow may be specified, but you have to always prepare for the worst, because sometimes in the question they may not give any further information or hints regarding the method. In that case you have to be very thorough with the question and case. So just go through it, and we have learned a numerous cases that comes under matrices. Just understand and familiarize each and every concept. Go through all the adjustment application questions which we have discussed. Never left alone a small adjustment or a doubt. If you have any sort of query, please let me know. We will discuss in detail. So here comes the end of the 4th module. Next we will discuss the final module in this paper. So that's all for today. Thank you.